And we're moving right along here on the Soriano podcast. We had a good first segment about the presidential debates and did Trump lose? Did Clinton lose? Did they both lose? Was it a draw? Who won? Your take on that. But over the weekend, it was kind of a rough weekend in sports. And really, if you look at it, it's been a rough year for famous people dying. Really has been one of the worst years in terms of that. Just so many people that you know that you grow up with, that you see on TV, and they're just dying. And this has been a horrible year for that. Arnold Palmer died, the legendary golfer, on Sunday, and I think people that know Arnold will say that he had a great life, a wonderful life. He lived up to his 80s, and just no regrets there. But also on Sunday, well, late Saturday, early Sunday morning, 24-year-old Jose Fernandez from the Miami Marlins died in a boating accident. 24 years old. And sadly, Jose is going to be one of those guys that, in baseball, that you think about what could have been. Guys like Thurman Munson, guys like Roberto Clemente. What would have happened if he didn't die? If he didn't die at such a young age. And we say that in a lot of things. We say that in sports, for everything. We say that in the entertainment industry. I know a lot of wrestling fans say the same thing about Owen Hart and Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero. What would have happened with those guys if they would have stayed on? And this was an unfortunate accident that unfortunately led to this young kid's death. And he's younger than me. 24 years old. I'm 26. And it just sends shivers down my spine. But I think the moral of this story is that you have to, if you have a loved one, hug them, kiss them. And if you're with a loved one right now, or if you're in the vicinity of a loved one, or you got a phone and you have your loved one's number in your phone, give him or her a call, shoot a text. Just say that you love them. Because you never know when you're never going to be able to say that to them again. Life can go like that, folks. And that's just been something that we know since the dawn of time. That your life can be over at any minute. And one thing that I do with people that are close to me and my family and my girlfriend, mainly my family and my girlfriend, are I always tag the end of the text or the end of the conversation on the phone, I love you. Because you just never know. And I do love them and I appreciate them. And you never take that for granted. And even when me and my girlfriend are fighting over me doing something stupid, which is usually most of the time, it's me doing something stupid. I'll say something just so stupid, folks. And then I'll tag the end of the text message with, I love you. Now, why do I do that? Well, because I never know when the next time I'll say I love you to her. And it's the same with people that I work with or that I see. I always say, hey, so-and-so, get home safe. Get home safe. Get home safe. I always say that. Why do I always say it? I don't say it just to say it. Because I really want them to get home safe. You never know. I don't want my last thing to say to them, like, get the hell out of here. No, get home safe. Because I genuinely mean that. Just like I genuinely mean I love you to my girlfriend every time. Because you don't know what could happen. And I think, because all of us are such big sports people, I think this just puts life in perspective. That you never know when your time is going to come. You just never know. That's why you always got to appreciate life. Don't be bitter. Don't be angry. Yeah, you can be angry a little bit, I guess. But don't live your life bitter. Don't live your life angry. Live your life happy. Another day above ground is a good day. And unfortunately, Jose Fernandez, at 24 years old, has no more days above ground. But he sure gave us baseball fans something to remember. And all those, and in the day and age where guys are just in it for the money, Jose actually genuinely loved the game, and you could see it every time he played. He was like a kid in Little League, loving the game. And you don't see that a lot. And that's why we loved him. Stuff like this puts life in such a perspective, folks. A really, truly sad day for a lot of people out there. Back after this.